Do you feel bad when you want to say no, but you're over 40 and tired of doing things for others all the time? Maybe you're scared saying no makes you mean. In this video, I'll help you with 3 easy steps to say no and feel happy. It's not bad, so let's do this together. Hi, I'm Kate. So, saying no feels hard when you always say yes to everyone. There's a secret about feeling bad that changes everything, and I'll tell you in this step so that you feel free. Step number 1, find out why you feel bad. And it's not real. Why does it matter? Because feeling bad stops you from saying no. And it's not true, okay? It's just a feeling. I've helped lots of people see this, and it really makes them happy in the end once they start to give themselves permission to say no, and that they are allowed to say no. You are allowed to say no. If it doesn't feel right for you, if it doesn't suit you at that time, you are allowed. It's time to give yourself permission to say no. So, how do we do it? Well, get a notebook. It's going to take you 10 minutes to write about a time where you felt bad for saying no. Who was it? Why did you feel obligated or obliged to say yes? Ask, why do I feel bad? Is it because I don't want to upset someone? And this was me. I didn't want to let people down. I didn't want to upset people. I didn't want to disappoint people. But when I actually realized that the person that I was disappointing and upsetting was me, and so what I started to do was say, I'll get back to you. And then I could go away from that situation. And then I could ask myself, what do I want to do? Is it something that suits me? Is it something that feels aligned with me? And when I felt that the answer was no, then I was able to go back because I had that space, was able to go back to that person and say, look, it's really not convenient for me, or I just don't have the time for that. I'm pretty busy at the moment. So, this is how you can distance yourself from saying yes straight away. You've got that space to really think about what is it that I want. And what this does is that it gives you your power back. You're not following what everyone else is saying, doing, wanting you to do. You are taking your power back. You are thinking, what is right for me? And these are your boundaries. Putting these into place, it helps you to feel so much more confident. It gives you compassion for yourself as well. You're starting to prioritize yourself. And this is really important, to start prioritizing yourself. You are number one in your world, first and foremost. It's critical to put yourself first so that you are always charging your batteries and you're not giving everything away. You're bringing it back to you. So reclaim your power with the word no. And so here's an exercise that you can do. Instead of thinking I'm selfish, right underneath your example that you spent 10 minutes thinking about what was the time that you felt bad, and right, I'm taking care of myself. I'm prioritizing myself because I matter. I am allowed to say no, and it helps you to really reframe it in your mind. Your heart will feel so much lighter as well. And here's a bit of a helpful hint. Feeling bad is just a habit that you can change. So if you were to write it down, it brings awareness to the situation. It allows you to see what it is that you're doing. It helps you to get to know yourself. And then you are reconnecting with who you are and what it is that you want for yourself. So here's the payoff. Feeling bad comes from old habits, okay, of feeling like the good girl or the people pleaser, not because you're wrong or selfish. Knowing this helps you to say no without the worry. So now that you know why you feel bad, there's an easy way to say no that feels nice for everyone. And I'll share that tip with you. And this is what I share with some of the clients that I work with as well, because and I love this because it's so simple. So try small, easy no's, okay? It's okay to start simple. So, why does this matter? Saying no doesn't have to be big or mean either. Small, kind no's makes you stronger and it stops the bad feelings. And I've seen people go from tired to happy by starting to say no with small steps. So, how do you do it? Well, pick one easy thing this week to say no to, like not doing an extra favor for someone or helping with something small. Okay, say something nice. I want to help, but I need some me time today, or it just doesn't suit me at that time. Practice it out loud. Maybe you're a man in your 50s who always fixes everything for everyone. Everyone's coming to you. Hey, Bob, for example, can you fix this? Can you do that for me? And you don't have any time for yourself. There goes your weekend. Reclaim your power by saying no. Your days off are gone, and you're thinking that if I say no, then, perhaps they're not going to like me anymore, or they're going to think that I'm selfish. But you know what? At the end of the day, you're the grumpy one because you are doing things that you don't really want to do, things that don't feel aligned for you. And this is going to free you up by saying no. It's going to free you up to spend the time with family, or maybe there's a project in the garage that you've been wanting to do. It's going to give you the time. It doesn't mean that you say no every time, but when it suits you to say yes, that is when you say yes, because then you are keeping the power within you. You get to decide. So try this, okay? And this is what I've done, and I suggest to clients to do as well, having the conversation in front of the mirror, okay? So work out what it is that you want to say, have that mental picture of that person that you're going to say it to, and then say it in the mirror and listen to what it is that you're saying. You want to still be kind, you want to be gentle, and this is going to really help you to feel good about yourself, and it will give you confidence. And it's going to get easier the next time you say no and the next time you say no. And remember, where I started was saying to people, I'll get back to you. Let me think about that. Let me just check what I need to do and I'll get back to you. That makes a really big difference because you've put space between it. Practicing in front of the mirror, you've already gone through the situation, you've already gone through the motions. You know exactly what it is that you want to say with practice. So when you go and say that to this person, then it's so much easier. It feels more natural for you as well. So now you're starting to say no, but how do we keep that up without feeling bad again? Well, there's one easy thing that makes saying no feel so much more normal, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. So, step number 3, you can tie your no's with something that you love, okay? It makes them strong. And this matters because saying no feels easy when it's about something that you love, like feeling calm or happy, or maybe it's a long bath or perhaps a walk. So, how do we do this? Well, think of one thing that you really love, like feeling calm, being with family, or time alone. Write them down, okay? Connect your no to it. Like saying no to extra works helps me to feel so much more calmer. Make a reminder, for example, put a post it note on your fridge that says, I love feeling calm, so that you bring this more into your awareness and into your energy. It really helps you to stay strong. It helps you to keep your power. You're not giving your power away to everybody else. And maybe you're that person who goes to every friend's parties or that coffee meetup. and maybe you'd like to say no sometimes. But there might be that possibility that you feel, well, maybe if I keep saying no, they're not going to ask me anymore, or I might feel alone. But you know what? If you connect with yourself and really wonder why you're saying yes all the time, maybe you might start to realize that having some alone time is a really good thing, and it allows you to recharge your batteries. It allows you to spend that precious time with yourself, maybe reading that book or doing a craft hobby, or maybe a study that you've wanted to do, or even cooking. So it frees up. Sometimes it we need that time for ourselves, and we need to say no. It is okay. It's getting comfortable with the word no. So try this. If you feel bad, say your thing, okay? I love feeling calm, or I'm making me number one. It keeps you connected to what feels right for you. Here's a helpful hint. Your thing of saying, I love feeling calm, or I love doing my hobby, it is now your superpower. Okay. So say it to feel strong when you say no. So saying no for something that you love helps you to feel right about it. Like eating when you're hungry. Try not to beat yourself up about it. Be kind to yourself. If you go back on your word and say yes, that's okay. Next time you'll be much stronger. Next time you might need a bit more preparation. But it's remembering to be kind to yourself, and remembering that practice of doing it in front of the mirror, that really helps. So a reality check here is, yes, saying no to begin with, it is hard, but it gets easier. And it's okay for it to be hard, even if your heart is racing and your voice is quivering. That's okay. It will get easier. This is stepping out of your comfort zone to then become comfortable with this next growth in your life, okay? And I realized that I did it because I was so used to making people happy, wanting to make people happy. And yes, I still do want to make people happy, but I need to be happy with myself first. I need to understand what it is that I want for myself. So that's your reality check. Saying no at first is hard, and that is okay. So let's recap, okay? Step number 1 is find out why you feel bad about not wanting to say no. Try small, easy no's to begin with, and then tie the no's into what you love doing. This makes it so much easier. And don't forget to practice in the mirror. You've learned my simple 3-step process to say no after 40 without guilt or second guessing. If that spoke to you, you're not alone. You deserve to feel more free, confident, and in control of your life. That's exactly why I created my life coaching program, which has had a name change. It is now called the Heartfelt Living Program, to support people like you through meaningful change and self-connection. You can book a free clarity call with me. The link is in the description. It's a safe space to explore what you need and how to move forward. Also, check out my next video up here on how to build self-love, and let me know in the comments what's something you're struggling with right now. I'd love to make a video to help you out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share it with someone who may need to hear what the message is from this video. This is a journey that we're all working together.